So as I said, the revolution starts from here 0, pi by 2, 180. Pi by 2 is in radians, sorry. So 0, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree and 360 degree. You can write it as 360 minus or 360 plus. A 360 plus will take you to the first quadrant, a 360 minus will take you to the fourth quadrant. Okay, so it need not stop with one revolution, it can continue to the next revolution too. You just have to keep adding 90, 90 to everything. So, for example, 9 4s are 36, 9 5s are 45, 450, 9 6 are 54, 540, 630 and 720. So, thus for every revolution, first revolution is 360, second revolution is 720, the next revolution is 1080, the next revolution 1440. So, you can even have a question where they ask you sine 1500, in which case I would write it as sine 1440 plus 60. This is even integral, and so I will write the answer as sine 60. And which quadrant is the question in? It is greater than 1440. A 1440 will be here, so and added to it, it will be in the first quadrant. So, answer has to be positive. Sine 60. What is sine 60? The answer is root 3 by 2. So, you can have even bigger numbers, in which case you have to keep adding the number of revolutions and locate the axis, so that you can put a plus or minus. See, for example, they can ask you 720 plus 45, 765 can be the question. Supposing it is tan 765, I would write it as, what is the angle I know? I know 720 is known angle. So, tan 720 plus 45, correct. This is an even integral, correct, because 9 8s are 72, correct. So, 90 into 8 is an even integral. So, I can write the answer as tan 45. But which quadrant is 720 plus? You have to be careful. Yeah, again 720 plus will be first quadrant, because this is 360, next revolution will be 720, next revolution will be 1080. So, therefore, it will be all. So, plus tan 45, which is just 1. It is not necessary that they will always ask you 360 minus 360 plus 720 minus 720 plus 1080 minus, it is not necessary. They can even ask you questions such as, see, supposing this is 360, right, add another 180 to it. So, they can even ask you 510, say cos 510, in which case I am take 360, add 180 to it, you get 540, right. So, I can write 540 minus, can you see? So, cos 540 minus 30 will be 510. This is an even integral again, 9 6 are 54. So, I can write the answer as cos 30, but the quadrant is in second quadrant. As you can see, my question is in second quadrant, because during the second revolution it is coming in the second quadrant. Are you clear? So, then all sugar, only sine, all students, all school torture children. So, school sine only is positive, but the question here is about cos. So, answer is minus cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2, so minus root 3 by 2. So, they can even ask you bigger values like this. I hope you understood. This part is very, very critical. Okay. However, when we meet in the class, I can always recap, but let us not take chances. We never know when we are going to meet. So, let us be very clear with this. Okay. Now, going to the next topic. I am going to teach you what is how to convert a degree into radians. A protractor is there, in which you have 180 degree, right. 0 to 180 degree is what a protractor is for, and we call it as pi radians. A 180 degree is pi radians. So, what will be a 90 degree? Cross multiply. What will be 90 degree? X is question mark, okay. So, 180 into x is equal to 90 into pi. So, x is equal to 90 pi by 180 or pi by 2 radians. Thus, you know this is 0 radian, which is 0 degree. 90 degree is pi by 2 radians, adding another pi by 2, because pi by 2 is what is 90, you get pi radians, another 90 to this, you will get 3 pi by 2 radians, another pi, adding pi by 2 to this, you will get 2 pi radians. So, you understood how to write it in radians. Thus, a 0 degree is pi radian, 0 degree is 0 radian, a 90 degree is pi by 2 radian, a 180 degree is pi radian, 270 degree is 3 pi by 2 radian, and a 360 degree is 2 pi radian. So, you can also write these values in terms of radians. Then what about a 30 degree? What about a 45 degree? What about a 60 degree? It's the same. Write it, 180 degree is pi radian. What will be 30 degree? 180 x is equal to 30 pi. So, x is equal to 36, correct? So, pi by 6 radians. This is 30 degree is pi by 6 radian. Let us do a 45 degree. 180 degree is pi radian. What will be a 45 degree? It will be pi by 4 radians. What will be a 60 degree? A 180 degree is pi radian. What will be a 60 degree? It will be pi by 3 radians. Can you see, as the angle is increasing, for a 60 degree there is a 3, for a 45 degree there is a 4. Smaller the angle, the denominator is bigger. For a 30 degree there is a 6. So, you have to memorize these also. So, readily you have to say a 30 degree is pi by 6 because denominator is maximum. A 45 degree will be pi by 4. A 60 degree will be pi by 3. So, from the beginning, a 0 degree is a 0 radian. Next angle that we know is 30 degree is pi by 6 radian. 45 degree is pi by 4 radian. A 60 degree is pi by 3 radian. A 90 degree is pi by 2 radian. A 180 degree is pi by pi radian. A 270 degree is 2 pi by 3 radian. A 360 degree is 2 pi radian. I would like you to be very clear and instantly tell me answers in terms of radians. Okay. I think I have covered an introduction till here about the radians. Are you clear till here? Anybody has any doubts, please call me. Okay. Now I am coming back to the formulas. I am coming to formulas. First formula, sin A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Sin A minus B is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Okay, come on, repeat. Sin A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Sin A minus B is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. So, now I am going to add these two formulas, okay, which is sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. What will happen? The second term, these two terms will automatically get cancelled. I will have 2 sin A cos B, this and this will get added. So, 2 sin A cos B, that is the first term is getting added. Next is, I am going to subtract these two terms, sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. Obviously, the first terms will get cancelled, the second term will get added. So, 2 cos A sin B. So, again become very clear with this from the beginning. Sin A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Sin A minus B is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Adding the two formulas, sin A plus B plus sin A minus B is 2 sin A cos B. Sin A plus B minus sin A minus B is 2 cos A sin B. Okay. Now, assuming this A plus B as C and this A minus B as D, I can write a formula as sin C plus sin D, correct? In that case, this A and B has to be written in terms of C and D. Do it like a linear equation, 2A is equal to C plus D, hence A is equal to C plus D by 2. Take the two equations again, A plus B as C and A minus B as D. Now we added, first we added the two equations, now subtract it, A and A will get cancelled, 2B is equal to C plus D, hence B becomes equal to C plus D by 2. So, thus A is C plus D by 2 and B is C minus D by 2, I am sorry, C minus D by 2. Hence, the same formulas you can copy 2 sin A cos B, but instead of A you should write C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. And sin C minus sin D will be 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. That is in the place of A I am writing this and B I am writing this. Are you clear? Play it again if you do not understand. So, these are the formulas for sin A plus B, sin A minus B, sin A plus B plus sin A minus B, sin A plus B minus sin A minus B, sin C plus sin D and sin C minus sin D. You should be able to tell answers instantly. I shall be calling each and every one of you, and I'll do one thing. I'll send you a voice message as to how to memorize the formulas. I want you to replicate the same and send it back to me, each and every one of you, so that I am clear that you have understood. Let's go to next set of formula. What is cos A plus B? Cos A plus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Can you see it's quite opposite there? Here you got sin cos and cos sin. Here cos and cos together and sin together, correct? And there is a plus, there is a minus here. Cos A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Now let's add these two. Cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. If we add, the first term is going to occur twice, 2 cos A cos B. Cos A plus B minus cos A minus B. If I am going to subtract these two equations, the second term will come twice, but already there is a minus sign and this will become minus, so it will be minus 2 sin A sin B. I hope you understood. You do not want the minus sign, then swap this. Cos A minus B minus cos A plus B will be 2 sin A sin, correct? However, we do not apply this, it is just for you to know. Till here you must know everything, and now replacing A plus B as C and A minus B as D, you can learn cos C plus cos D is 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Cos C minus cos D is minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. The same formula, I am just replacing A's and B's, very simple. Are you clear till here? So, you might ask me, auntie, you did, okay, yeah, so then these are the formulas. Okay, next is memorize till here and then go to next formula. Supposing this is A and this is also A, then I will get a new formula for sin 2A. In that case, it will be sin A cos A plus cos A sin A, which will be 2 sin A cos A. It is all the same, correct? The two terms can get added, I will get 2 sin A cos A. Of course, I can't put this B as A because the A and A will get cancelled, get sin 0. So, there is no such formulas. Only here I can put B as A and I will get sin 2A formula. The sin 2A, instead of saying sin 2A, I am saying sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta, correct? Suppose in cos you have A and A here, it will be cos 2A. In that case, this will also become A and it will become cos square A minus sin square A. So, I am going to write cos 2 theta formula is cos square theta minus sin square theta. Now, think I can write this cos square theta according to 10th standard as 1 minus sin square theta. In that case, the formula will be 1 minus 2 sin square theta, or I can write this as 1 minus cos square theta, and opening the bracket I might get 2 cos square theta minus 1. So, the formulas are, there are 3 sets of formulas for cos 2 theta, which is cos square theta minus sin square theta, 2 cos square theta minus 1, 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Very, very important. Okay, these are all the formulas for sin 2 theta and cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta you have 3 formulas. Now, if 2 theta becomes theta, the theta here will become theta by 2, correct? So, I am going to write a formula which are called half angle formulas, which is sin theta is simply 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2, only the angle is getting halved, okay? It is not by 2, the whole thing by 2, just the angle by 2. A 90 degree is here, you will get a 45 and a 45 here. A 60 degree is here, you might get a 30 and a 30 here. It is very simple. It is called half angle formula. And cos theta will be cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2. Cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1, correct? And cos theta is 1 minus 2 sin square theta by 2. So, thus these are called half angle formula, which is come from this. See, it is like a flow chart. you actually get the basis of the formula starts here and you tend to derive one after another from the previous formulas, right. So, you should understand from the flow chart of all the formulas, so that it is easier for you to remember and memorize. Okay. These are half angle formulas. See, I was writing A's and B's, then I started writing theta. Now, I can also write x. For example, this is sin 2x is 2 sin x cos x. Cos 2x is cos square x minus sin square x. Cos 2x is 2 cos square x minus 1. Cos 2x is also 1 minus 2 sin square x. So, that I can have any kind of variable there, it is not a problem. You should become familiar, be it A's and B's or be it theta or be it x, you should be able to write the answers. Now, I am going to deal with the next formula, again a flow chart. If you see, take this formula, move the minus 1 here, or in other words, take this formula, move the minus 1 here to the left side. You will get 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2. You take this formula and take the cos theta right side. So, you will get 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2, correct. So, I will write this formula for you to write it with x is 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. Say it 1000 times, I am telling you, trigonometry is very, very important for me for next year. There has to be no compromises in learning formulas. The formulas have to be on your fingertips at any point of time. Okay? So, mug up till here, become very clear. I have told you how it all came. Yeah. So, then I want you to all send a voice message of every formula to me. Understand the gist of the complete introduction. It is not yet over. Okay? I am just doing an intro to trigonometry. There will be one more video. Okay? So, then you have to grasp the intro very clearly. Then this entire chapter becomes very clear. The fundamentals are clear. The questions and answers can be answered always. So, I will be asking every one of you to send me a voice message on the formulas. No compromises made in memorizing the formula. Okay.